Storytime. This is a story about the little fox and the big tree. Once upon a time, there was a little fox who lived in a forest. He loved to explore and play with his friends, but he also had a bad habit of being very curious and nosy. He always wanted to know what was behind every rock, under every leaf, and inside every hole. One day he saw a big tree that he had never seen before. It was tall and wide, with thick branches and green leaves. The little fox wondered what was on top of the tree, and if there were any birds or squirrels living there. He decided to climb the tree and find out. He jumped on the lowest branch and started to climb up. He was very agile and quick, and soon he reached the middle of the tree. He looked around and saw many beautiful flowers and fruits growing on the branches. He also saw some birds and squirrels who were not very happy to see him. They started to chirp and scold him, telling him to go away and leave them alone. The little fox ignored them and continued to climb higher. He wanted to see what was on the very top of the tree, where the sun was shining brightly. He thought that maybe there was something even more wonderful and exciting there. He reached the highest branch and looked around. He was disappointed to see that there was nothing special there, just more leaves and sky. He felt bored and restless, and wondered what else he could do. He looked down and saw how far he had climbed. He felt proud of himself and decided to show off to his friends. He shouted loudly, "Hey everyone, look at me! I'm on top of the world. I'm the king of the forest. I'm the bravest and smartest fox ever." His friends heard him and looked up. They saw him sitting on the highest branch, waving his tail and smiling. They were amazed and impressed, but also worried. They knew that the tree was very high and dangerous, and that the little fox could fall and hurt himself. They called out to him, "Hey little fox, come down from there. It's not safe. You could fall and break your bones. You're not the king of the forest. You're just a silly and reckless fox." The little fox heard them and laughed. He thought that they were just jealous and afraid. He said, "Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm the king of the forest, and I can do whatever I want." He started to jump and dance on the branch, trying to show off more. He did not notice that the branch was old and weak, and that it was cracking under his weight. He did not hear the birds and squirrels warning him to stop and be careful. He did not see the wind blowing harder and harder, making the branch sway and shake. Suddenly the branch snapped and broke, and the little fox fell down. He screamed and cried as he tumbled down through the air. He hit the branches and leaves on his way down and felt pain all over his body. He landed on the ground with a loud thud and lay there stunned and hurt. His friends ran to him and checked on him. They saw that he had many bruises and scratches, and that he was bleeding from his nose and mouth. They felt sorry for him and tried to help him. They brought him some water and leaves and wrapped his wounds. They also comforted him and told him that everything would be all right. The little fox opened his eyes and looked at his friends. He felt ashamed and sorry for what he had done. He realized that he had been foolish and arrogant, and that he had put himself in danger. He also realized that he had hurt his friends' feelings, and that he had not been a good friend to them. He said to them, "I'm sorry, my friends, I was wrong. I was not the king of the forest. I was just a stupid and selfish fox. I did not listen to you or anyone else, and I only cared about myself. I was not brave or smart. I was just reckless and foolish. I'm sorry for hurting you and making you worry. Please forgive me." His friends smiled and hugged him. They said, "We forgive you, little fox. We're glad that you're okay. We're your friends and we love you. We don't care if you're the king of the forest or not. We just want you to be happy and safe. We hope that you learned your lesson and that you will be more careful and humble from now on." The little fox nodded and thanked them. He said, "I learned my lesson, my friends. I will be more careful and humble from now on. I will listen to you and respect you. I will be a better friend to you. Thank you for being my friends and for saving me. You are the best friends ever." They all hugged and kissed him and helped him get up. They walked back to their homes, talking and laughing. The little fox felt happy and grateful and knew that he had the best friends in the world.